hybrid commencement. Please direct your attention to our honored guests and graduates as they make their entrance. Washington State University acknowledges that its campuses are located on the homelands of Native peoples who have lived in this region since time immemorial. We recognize the 37 tribes that have historically shared these lands and waterways, 29 of which are federally recognized in Washington. We express our respect and gratitude to these original and current caretakers and are committed to fostering relationships based on trust, respect, and reciprocity. As a land-grant institution, we reaffirm our commitment to reconciliation. The Office of Tribal Relations and Native American Program guide our efforts to support tribal sovereignty and the inclusion of Native voices in our teaching, research, and programs. Today is a day of celebration, not just for our graduates, but for all those who serve our country. It is Armed Forces Day, and we come together to mark this milestone. Let's also take a moment to honor the brave women and men who dedicate themselves to protecting our nation. If you're a service member, a veteran, or a family member of someone in the armed forces, would you please stand? We thank you for your courage and commitment. Your sacrifices inspire us all. You remind us what it truly means to serve something greater than ourselves. Let's take a moment once again to recognize their service and express our heartfelt gratitude. Please welcome our WSU Global Campus Chancellor, Dave Soleil.
Well, good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here. Thank you for attending virtually. This is really my favorite day of the year. I remember my youngest son, who's 27 now. He's probably 4 or 5 years old, and I was going to Pullman graduation. I had my regalia on, and he came to me, and his eyes were huge. He's like, "Dad, are you going to Hogwarts?" I said, "No, I'm not." But in some ways, this day really is magical. We're celebrating all of your hard work, your dedication, and your success, and that's the reason we're here today. So I also remember, we used to have our graduates walk at the Pullman graduation, some at the Vancouver graduation, and it was our ASWSU Global Campus president who said, "Why don't we have our own graduation ceremony?" And we thought, well, why don't we? And so we did our very first one 4 years ago. We did it at the Cedarbrook Lodge in SeaTac. We had about maybe 20 graduates, maybe around 100 friends and family come. And look at today. We've got almost 1,500 people here to celebrate this day. It's very impressive. So I also want to take a moment to thank an individual for attending. Regent Sam Hunt. The Regents are the WSU governing body. These volunteers work, I can't tell you the number of hours dedicated to Washington State University and their volunteers. Thank you so much for everything you do for Washington State. Okay, just to humor me, can I get a go Cougs? 1, 2, 3? Go! Oh, wow. Fantastic. All right, so we've got some inspirational speakers today. Then you all are going to walk across the stage, and then you're graduates. Congratulations. Let's have a great day.
System President Elizabeth Cantwell has prepared some remarks to share with our graduates and their families on this momentous occasion. Please turn your attention to the screens.
Hello, Cougs. This is Betsy Cantwell. I'm your Washington State University president. Today, I want to offer to you my heartfelt congratulations. You are our global campus graduates through every challenge you juggled: work, life, and learning with resilience and cougar determination. No matter where you are in the world, know that you are part of a powerful WSU community that believes in your success. You are not just graduates. You are ambassadors of innovation and tenacity. We are so proud of what you've accomplished and even more excited for where you're going to head next. Remember, your education isn't just a credential. It's a call to action. Lead with integrity. Be brave in the face of ambiguity. Stretch your mind. From all of us at Washington State University, welcome to the alumni family, and go Cougs!
Please welcome ASWSU Global President, Sierra Grindle.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, friends, family, graduate, professors, and administrators for being here to celebrate the class of 2025. It's an incredible honor to stand before you this morning as a proud graduate of Washington State Global Campus. Today isn't just a celebration of academic achievement, it's a celebration of perseverance, commitment, and personal growth. Because many of us didn't have the road that was straightforward for this moment, but anything but easy and going. We are not a traditional class. We come from different backgrounds, different time zones, and different walks of life. Some of us have been students at WSU Global Campus from the very beginning of our degree, while others may have gone to an in-person four-year university and later switched to our campus. Others may have started their journey at community colleges, stretching every dollar and making smart decisions to build a future without overwhelming debt. Many of us brought with us years of experience and responsibility. A deep desire to keep going. Everyone here has had a different route to this degree. WSU Global gave us that opportunity to pursue higher education in the midst of real life. We weren't staying in dorms and going to class at university. We were all over the country doing school what we could while managing other responsibilities. And real life didn't slow down just because we were in school. Many of us balanced work and classes. Some of us are parents, caretakers, military spouses, and members, or first-generation college students. Some of us were dealing with illness, our own or loved ones, and most of us at one point or another felt overwhelmed, exhausted, or unsure we'd make it to the finish line. Attending online university has also required a higher level of discipline and dedication in order to be successful, but here we are. That's what makes this moment powerful. Not that we completed a degree, but how we completed it. We proved to ourselves that we could stay committed even when things were uncertain, that we could adapt even when the world didn't bend in our favor, and that we could rise even when life tried to hold us down. This isn't just a graduation, it's a reminder that we are capable of more than we think. We didn't do it alone, so today we also give thanks. To the professors who were flexible and understanding, thank you. To the advisors who helped us stay on track, thank you. To the families and friends who encouraged us, even if they didn't always know what we were juggling, thank you. To our partners, parents, children, and coworkers who gave us grace when we needed it most, thank you. This moment belongs to all of you as well. To my fellow graduates, wherever life takes you next, remember what it took to get here. Remember the late nights, the deadlines, the doubt, and how you made it through anyways. That resilience, it's yours forever. Go forward knowing you've already conquered something huge. Use that confidence, lead with compassion, keep learning, and don't forget to lift others up along the way. You all earned this celebration. Congratulations, class of 2025. Be proud, be bold, and as always, go Cougs.
Please welcome Kevin Vandewey, 2002 Global Campus alumni.
Thank you and good morning, class of 2025. First, a quick reminder, wear sunscreen or you'll have bandages on your face like this one during important speeches. Today, you celebrate an achievement that's about far more than a diploma. It's about commitment, grit, and the belief that education can shape not just your future, but the world's. Whether you're joining us from Spokane, Seattle, rural Alaska, overseas, or anywhere in between, this moment belongs to each of you. In 1999, I started my WSU journey. Then it was called the Distance Learning Degree Program. The main instructional platform was VHS tapes that were mailed to my house. Listening to the stories last night, there has been great improvements, and that is wonderful to see. When I finished, WSU gave me the tools to have a very successful fire career. I have had the opportunity to serve the citizens of Washington in the legislature for 18 years. That entire 18 years, I got to serve with your now regent, Sam Hunt. But this is your time, and now I want to take a pause and take a deep breath. Look around you and realize you made it. Every quiz, every project finished in the wee hours, every group discussion over different time zones. None of that was easy. Many of you did it while juggling young children or a demanding full-time job, family obligations, finding motivation to do the work. I can certainly remember that. And yet here you are. You've achieved something extraordinary, and you did it on your terms. A global campus student doesn't pursue a degree. You pursued a dream while managing life. You balanced those work shifts, the needs of your family, military service or caregiving responsibilities, all while showing up, logging in, turning things in, and pushing through. That is not just academic success, that is tenacity, and that is heart. Anyone who has taken an in-person college class knows, and a distance class, knows the difference between the two. They know that in distance you have to understand and learn the material. There's no sliding by. And that is something that no one can take away from you. Now let's talk about the world you're stepping into. It's changing faster than ever. Technology is transforming how we work and how we communicate, even how we define successes. Challenges like global climate change, global health, and social equity demand bold, creative solutions. And yes, the kind of tenacity that got you here will solve those problems. I think you'll find you've developed critical thinking skills, and those are crucial in today's world. There is no cause for fear. It's a call to lead. Because change isn't the enemy, stagnation is. Change is not the enemy, stagnation is. Every one of you has shown the world that you know how to change and grow. You've learned in virtual classrooms, you've collaborated across borders, you've proven that learning doesn't need a traditional lecture hall. It can happen at your kitchen table, in a break room, or while rocking a newborn to sleep. Along the way, you've picked up powerful tools: resiliency, adaptability, time management, curiosity, the ability to keep moving when the road gets steep. These are the very tools the world needs right now, not just to keep up with change, but to help shape it. WSU has given you a strong foundation, academic knowledge, practical skills, a community that extends far beyond this ceremony. When you joined the Kook family, you didn't join a university. You joined a global network of doers, thinkers, leaders, and dreamers. From tech to healthcare, education to engineering, business to the arts, Cougs are out there making things happen, and you're about to become part of that story. I suspect you've discovered something very important about yourself. You can do hard things. You can tackle goals that once felt out of reach. You can build a future from scratch, no matter how uncertain things felt from the onset. This is confidence, this is courage, and this might be your greatest achievement. So what comes next? Maybe a new job, a promotion, a career change, maybe even continuing on in your education, or starting your own business, or giving back to your community in a whole new way. Whatever your next step is, remember, you've shown you don't need permission to make a difference. You're ready now. And no matter what life takes you, you'll always have Washington State University behind you and a Kook family cheering you on. So be bold, be curious, stay curious, take risks. Don't wait for the world to give you a seat at the table. Build your own. And wherever you go and whatever you do, never forget who you are. You are Cougs. You are capable. You are ready. Congratulations to all of you. This is your time. Go Cougs.
Please welcome Global Alumna Katie Kane, Washington State University Alumni Association past board president and 2014 Global Campus alumni.
Good morning. Congratulations to you, the class of 2025. As past president of the Alumni Association Board of Directors and a proud 2014 WSU Global grad, it is my honor to be among the first to welcome you to the Cougar alumni family. Last night, many of you spoke of the power of community. You celebrated your professors, staff members, fellow students, friends, and family who helped you reach this moment here today. Now, as alumni, your community and support system is gonna get even bigger. Today, you officially join a network that is over 250,000 strong. So now, when you walk by someone wearing Coug gear and you say, "Go Cougs," it is on an entirely different level. The next few years are full of promise and opportunity, so staying connected to your Cougar family will be important. I invite you to join our new career networking platform, Cougs Connect. There's flatbutches out front for anybody who would like them with a QR code. It provides an opportunity to network with Cougs nationwide, from job listings to reconnecting with those you've shared common experiences with. Cougs Connect promises to broaden your circle. It's free, very important. So sign up today, explore the platform, search for friends, and connect with Cougs. The Alumni Association has 52 chapters and clubs across the country, both geographic and affinity-based, making it easy to engage and find opportunities to stay connected wherever you go. You can find chapter and club contacts on our website, on social media, in our app, and see the amazing events we have going on all across the country. Ranked number 8 in the country by Princeton Review for the strength of our alumni community, your Alumni Association serves all Cougs, including special programs and events specifically for you as recent grads. You can find out more with communications dedicated to keeping you informed, engaged, and connected. And your vast Cougar network wants to help you succeed in your career and in your personal pursuits. Cougs helping Cougs. That's what we do. A fantastic way to stay connected and make the most of that Cougar network is through WSUAA membership, programs, and services. You will find a special offer just for new grads by following the QR code in your diploma insert. Engagement with the Alumni Association actively keeps the Coug spirit alive for me. Every new connection, including those I made last night, underscores the specialness of our bond and reinforces my sense of belonging to this remarkable community of amazing Cougs. Today, you may no longer be a student, but you are a Coug for life. Once again, congratulations. Welcome to the Cougar alumni family. Go Cougs.
Welcome once again, Dave Soleil.
That wasn't very loud applause. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. So, I really believe that our lives are about choices, right? The choices you make define oftentimes who you become. And I think about our world today, and there's so many of us that have made the choice to disengage, throw their hands in the air, say, what can I possibly do to make this place better? But I think about your journey. It would have been so easy to say, I work full time. How can I possibly go to college when I'm working full time? But you didn't. That's a choice. Others could say, I've got kids at home. It's hectic. How could I go to college? But you didn't. That's a choice. You could have said, how can I be the first one in my family to get a college degree? How can I go to college? You didn't. You made the choice to come to Washington State University and get your college degree. That's a great choice. And that choice brought us all here today. I hope you keep making great choices. It would be very easy for all of you to say, you know what, I reached the finish line, I'm done, I got my college degree, that's it. I hope you keep learning. I hope you keep inspiring. I hope you keep connecting. You are a Coug. You are a college graduate. It's not the end of the line. There's lots more to do. So before we get to celebrating you, I want to take a moment and recognize a few folks that helped you along the way. So could I have all WSU Global Advisors stand? Oh, they're probably at the bar. All right. These folks are amazing. I have the honor of working with them on a daily basis, and I tell you that their day starts and their day ends thinking about your success. They are the most committed individuals I've worked with. Let's give them a round of applause. Okay. Can I have supporters of the graduates who are attending virtually, could you please type into the chat your name, the graduate's name, and your relationship to that person? It could be mother, spouse, daughter. For us here in the room, could I have all parents of a Cougar grad please stand if you are able? And stay standing. Could I have sons, daughters of any graduate please stand and stay standing? Can I have Coug grandparents, grandmothers, aunts, uncles please stand? Can I have significant others, spouses, please stand? Can I have family, friends, and anyone else in this room that's not a graduate, please stand? Thank you for everything that you do. Graduates, I want you to take a moment and look around this room. All of these people are here for you. There'll be no other time in your life when this many people are here supporting you and your success. Thank you so much for all that you do, and you can be seated. Okay, so I don't know if this is sunk in yet, but you are college graduates. You're college graduates. You've done what very few people start and even fewer people finish. The most important thing, from my opinion, you are a graduate of Washington State University. And that comes with some responsibility, okay? You are Cougs. You are part of Coug Nation. You're part of the family. And let me give you just a quick story to kind of highlight this. My wife and I, Valerie, were on vacation. We were on Maui Island. And I was in a little ABC convenience store. I was getting something. I was standing in line. I had a Cougar hat on. And I hear from the back of the line, "Go Cougs!" I turn around. There's a young woman. We started talking. Found out she was actually a global grad. She graduated from WSU Global Campus. She invited Val and I. We were playing Stanford football on that Saturday. Her family had a restaurant, and she invited Val and I to come to the restaurant to watch the game with them. She didn't know who I was, had no idea, but I was a Coug. I was part of the family, and that's all that she needed for that connection. You're part of that family. So before we let you go, you're going to have to pass one last test. Okay? So we've concluded this ceremony. You're walking down Pike Street toward the water. You see on the other side of the road, remember this person's on the other side of the road, has a Coug sweatshirt on. Person says to you, "Go Cougs." Say. Okay. You make it down to the water. You get on the ferry terminal. You're on the ferry. This doesn't really happen, but it's how I'm going to tell the story. The other ferry's coming by. Remember, they're on the other ferry, way far away. You see a person with a Coug hat on. What do you say? All right. Last one. You're on the ferry. You get to Bainbridge Island. You want to go get some lunch. You and your associates find a little restaurant, outdoor patio, nice weather outside, and the table just across the patio, you see individuals sitting, and one has a purple hat on with a gold W. What do you say? Nothing. You have better class than that. All right. Let's get the ceremony started.
Will the first row of graduates please stand and prepare to be led to the stage? Calling the names of our graduates today are Global Campus Advisors Chris Beyer and Lisa Bonilla. Master of Education, Special Education.
Pizzadaya Ortiz Gonzalez.
Master of Engineering and Technology Management, Samuel Adji. Master of Engineering and Technology Management, Paige Suzanne Farrell. Master of Engineering and Technology Management, Anjana Venkatesh. Master of Engineering and Technology Management and Distinguished Graduate Awardee, Adham Barghudi. Master of Engineering and Technology Management, Marilyn Chosich. Master of Engineering and Technology Management, Afiq Islam. Master of Engineering and Technology Management, David Bunch. Master of Engineering and Technology Management, and those are our graduates.
Professional Science Master in Electrical Power Engineering. Professional Science and Master in Molecular Bioscience.
Jeremy Benoit.
This is communication.
Master of Arts in Strategic Communication.
Jamie Pilowy. Natalie Waters. Stephanie Drunowski. Olivia Heersink. Nizreen Taha. Balomania Ila Zaranas.
I have no idea.
Adora Okafor. Spencer Gregory. Donna Rangleby.
Master of Science in Agriculture, Plant Health Management.
Sophia Shear Hansen.
Master of Business Administration.
Bridget Babylonia. Akeem Blake. Jonathan Dyer. John Hay Cook. Aisha Noor Dalbashar. Carol Perez Carrera. Jose Antonio Torres Torria Cubillas. Virtual on Zoom. Natalie Ann Luna. Brenda Chavez. Cumacho. Meredith Acree. Emma Leanne. Kelsey Cottrell. Amberly Valentina Marino. Sarah Petersmark. Matthew Good. Greg Feyerberg.
Bachelor of Science in Economic Sciences.
I'm sorry. Nicholas Davies.
Jump the gun. Bachelor of Science in Economic Science.
Katarina Kagashal. Nicholas Westberg. Kristen Rich. Brittany Darby.
Bachelor of Arts in Human Development.
Elise Abella. Samantha Schreier. Mallory Hobby. Lauren Maggie. Dulce Valencia. Kishi Shande.
Bachelor of Arts in Anthropology.
Riley McManus. Natalie Collins. And virtual on Zoom, we have Andrea Friedlos. And Callie Nelson.
Bachelor of Science in Biology.
Alexis Berg.
Bachelor of Arts in Criminal Justice and Criminology.
Naya Duval. Joshua Myers. And virtual on Zoom, we have Lillian Peaches. Christopher Wynn. Gabriella Jordan. Bridget Davila.
Bachelor of Science in Data Analytics.
Heather Benoit. Carissa Cheng. Renee Ford. Abigail Ponsetto. Fatima Sabola.
Bachelor of Science in Earth and Environmental Science.
Ian Harkins. And virtually, Allison Augustine.
Bachelor of Arts in English.
Megan Albright. Kelly Touche. Amanda Geiner. Faith Buchholz. Christian Haley. Emma Skinner. Virgil Danila.
Bachelor of Arts in History.
Bryn Brown, summa cum laude. Naomi Siavish. Esri Felix. Adam Shellhorn, summa cum laude. Quincy Fankhauser. Sean Judy.
Bachelor of Arts in Humanities.
Ryan Bergstrom. Amaya Cook. Michael Slavish, summa cum laude. Adrian Garnett. Garrett.
Bachelor of Arts in Political Science.
Ethan Harris, magna cum laude. Harkaran Sandhu, cum laude. Joshua Shoup, summa cum laude. John Delovic, Malala.
Bachelor of Science in Psychology.
Mahala Elliott, summa cum laude. Roya Muhammadian Babakandi, summa cum laude. And virtually, Elizabeth Walsh, cum laude. Aaliyah Chandler. Maria Cerna. And virtually, Ashley Morris, cum laude. Diana Contreras, cum laude. Jenna Marie Ang, magna cum laude. And virtually, Isabel Honey.
Bachelor,
Esmeralda Otero, summa cum laude. Tiffany Touches the Cloud, magna cum laude. Kelly Faulkner, magna cum laude. Sarah Kramer. Mario McKenzie. Cassidy McCallum. Courtney Summers, summa cum laude. Sri Mavelat, magna cum laude. Megan Harting. Drew Haddix. Lycerence de Gracia. Amanda Joyce, summa cum laude. Nicola Thompson, magna cum laude. Mackenzie Pilkey, magna cum laude. Rosalba Rubio. Mother Sinclain Tiki, summa cum laude.
Bachelor of Arts in Social Sciences.
Kevin Fitzgerald. Michelle Neubauer. And virtually Sally Mayer. Lindsay Mallory. Karina Gonzalez Garcia. Zara Arabu Ali. Lorena Azuna.
Professional Science Masters in Electrical Power Engineering, Ibrahim Karim.
Bachelor of Arts in Social Science.
Julia Pearson. Emmanuel Nayagia. Nicole Nacarado. Moira Jones. Kelly Marine. Vanessa Duinies.
Bachelor of Arts in Sociology.
Kendall Marsh, cum laude. And then virtually with a Bachelor of Science in Psychology, Gregory Timmons.
Bachelor of Arts in Business Administration.
Ardoja Ahmed. Kaya Sadis. And virtually over Zoom, Kamaljit Singh, summa cum laude. Christina Ivanova, cum laude. Sierra Fraser Grindle, summa cum laude. Josie Mia Darnell, with a Bachelor of Arts in Business Administration and a Bachelor of Arts in English, magna cum laude. Amber Heineman. Savannah Sanchez. Vanessa Mondragon Williams. Jess Sika. Jessica Acosta. Hannah Davis. Donovan Tula. Sarah Simpson, summa cum laude. Julissa Navarez Urbina, cum laude. Aaliyah Palafox, summa cum laude. Sabrina Metcalf, magna cum laude. Liana Gershon. Sean Tomty. Justin Matthews. Jessica Wooford. Grant Callahan. Devin Fisher. Paulo Colello, cum laude. Logan McAllister. Priscilla Hotzman. Ladarwan Saley. Corey Butler. Michelle McPherson, cum laude. Noel Graham, magna cum laude. Lyriel Halstead, magna cum laude. Cassandra McLeod, cum laude. Marianne Kula Abelina, cum laude. Albert Carlos Jr., magna cum laude. Madison Poletsky. Jared Howe.
Bachelor of Arts in Strategic Communication.
Gianna Chapman, cum laude. Lillian Davidson, magna cum laude. And virtually, Brianne Towers, summa cum laude. Kyla Hankins, magna cum laude.
How are you?
Luca Folden, cum laude. Rochelle Moore. Gregory John San Lucas, magna cum laude. Awesome. Engineering.
Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering.
Tessa Lai, magna cum laude. Jordan Kawahara, cum laude. Vincent Foro, cum laude. Tien Din, summa cum laude.
We'll wait for the graduates to get back to their seats. Okay. Katie, Sierra, and Kevin. Sam, can you stand? And then we are going to sing the fight song. The words to the fight song are on the back of your programs. If you can't sing it all the way through, you're going to have to come back to WSU next year and try and graduate then. All right.
Fight, fight, fight for Washington State. Win the victory. We're gonna win the day for Crimson and Gray. Westin, the Westin of your honor, your rest. On, fight to the end. Honor and glory you must win. So fight, fight, fight for Washington State and victory.
All right, got one last thing to do. Can the graduates please stand, if you're able? Can you take your tassel that's on the right-hand side of your mortar and move it to the left-hand side, please? I now present to you the graduating class of 2025. Congratulations. All right, this concludes our ceremony for the day. Please feel free, sorry, it's been a long morning. Feel free to mingle. Hang around, talk to folks, but this concludes this event. Congratulations, and come on, everybody, go Cougs! All right.